Welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace. You're highly welcome back to Grace's Insights. All right, so in today's reaction, I'm going to be reacting to 11 things not to do in Israel. Must see before you go. My goodness. So let us watch this video and let me know what you think about it on the comment section. And I'm here with my baby girl. Let me say hello.
Hello.
So let's dive in.
You can see me.
Yeah.
Israel is one of the most fascinating countries in the world, both geographically and culturally.
Wow.
The birthplace of 5 major religions, including Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. It's become a major travel destination, not just for religious tourism, but for anyone who wants more context behind the belief systems of billions of people in the world today. Now, because of the complex cultural situation, there's going to be some things you want to look out for while you're traveling there. Here are 11 things not to do in Israel.
Wow.
Number 1. Don't be afraid to haggle. Now, this is especially true in the old city of Jerusalem, where vendors will target tourists with exuberantly high prices, knowing that they might pay them. So that being said, almost any price they tell you in a market is open for negotiation. And I've heard stories of people haggling prices all the way from 50 shekels down to 5.
Wow.
So keep that in mind if you want to buy anything there.
Okay. First of all, I must say that I'm so happy reacting to this video because, I'm a big fan of Israel. Like, I love Israel so much, and me reacting to this video, like, I'm seeing Israel from my home, like, this kind of video, I love it so much. And if you have any kind of video you want me to react about Israel, just this kind of video, please kindly drop it for me on the comment section. Like, I want to see more of Israel, okay, because I so much love Israel, honestly speaking. And yeah, that is it. And the first one is, the guy is trying to say that don't be afraid to like bargain. I think that is what he's trying to say, right? So that means in Israel, you can actually price, something, not like they will tell you the price and you will just pay. So you have to price before you buy. So please let me know if I'm correct on the comment section. Let's continue. Mommy, are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2. Don't be afraid of soldiers. Israel requires mandatory military service over the age of 18 from both men and women. The conscription lasts just under 3 years for men and 2 years for women, which is largely due to the animosity towards Israel from surrounding states, and from the numerous wars fought against it in the mid-1960s to 1970s. Now, because of those two factors, and isolated attacks being carried out even today, you will see soldiers almost everywhere in Israel, especially in Jerusalem. Though there is a precautionary measure to make you feel safer, so you should by no means be afraid of them. And a lot of them will take pictures with you if you ask nicely.
Oh.
Number 3.
This is so good, honestly speaking. I've also heard so much about Israel, and oh my goodness, that is one place I would really love to visit if I have the chance to. Honestly speaking, I've heard so much of Israel, honestly speaking, and this guy said you don't have to be afraid of soldiers because they are all over the places, and that's so good. So I'm learning so much about Israel and it's quite interesting. Let's continue.
Don't dress inappropriately. Now, this is mostly for the religious sites that you'll visit while in Jerusalem. And these sites will dictate that men and women dress modestly, covering their knees and shoulders.
Okay.
In some cases, you could be asked to wear a yarmulke, which will be provided for you. And women may be offered a shawl if their outfit isn't up to code. Number 4. Don't talk
This
politics.
number 3, I totally, agree. Once you are going to a country, country says you have to dress appropriately. Yes, you have to dress decent. You have to dress right, especially especially when you are going to some of the, holy places, you have to dress right. Even if you are not going to the holy places, it's right for us to always dress decent. And when you are going to another country that is different from yours, you have to find out their own way of dressing so that you won't go there and be embarrassed or be awkward, something like that. So it's right, decent dressing, it's always good. So let's continue.
Now, it's going to seem like I'm
loving
contradicting
this.
myself because I fully support you having a political conversation with someone in Israel. But what I can't stress enough is that the conversation should be about you learning from their perspective. Because the worst thing you could do, especially as an American, is to tell them what you think they should do or what you think should happen. It just doesn't make any sense. You're there solely to learn about their point of view, and nothing else.
Right.
Number 5. Don't get scammed. Now, I usually don't recommend tour guides when traveling, because I think there's something to be said about finding your own path and making your own mistakes, because of how overwhelming the history can be. You'll get more mileage out of the trip if you choose to go with a guide. And tour guides in Israel actually have to go to school for at least 2 years to get their license. So you should always set one up beforehand. Never go with someone who approaches you on the street offering to guide you. And you get the benefit of being able to interact more with locals.
Right. That's so right.
Number 6. Always tip. Tipping in Israel is very
This
similar to
is so
tipping in the United
interesting,
States,
honestly.
with waitstaff being paid a lower salary, with the expectation that they make that money back in tips. So that being said, whenever you eat out in Israel, always make sure you tip at least 10%, with 15 being an average and 20 if it was outstanding service.
Wow. Really? All right, so this number 6, that I guess he said you have to always tip in Israel. That means when you go to restaurants to eat or something like that, you have to always tip. So please, if you watched up until this moment, is it compulsory to tip? What if you don't have the money to tip? So I just want to know. All right, I just want to know. Let me know more about this tipping under the comment section. All right, so let's continue.
Number 7. Memorial Days. These are special remembrance days in Israel, where people set aside 24 hours to remember fallen soldiers and victims of terrorism. The days are called Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaTzmaut, and while the date changes slightly year to year, it's usually set in April. Most notably, there'll be 2 sirens, one at 8 p.m. and the next at 11 a.m. the next morning. When you hear these sirens, it's very important that you stop whatever you're doing and you just stand in silence. You'll see the entire country will do the same. It's for them to commemorate the people that made it possible for us to be there today.
To wash them. What they're doing is 3 times at each
Hello. Number 8. Don't use Uber. Now this is an easy one because Uber actually doesn't exist in Israel. Instead, they use an app called Get Taxi. And this will always be the cheapest and the safest way to get around Israel.
Really?
Number 9.
Taxi
Stay
in Israel?
on the path. Now this is especially true once you start to get outside of the big cities. And that's because with so many wars having been fought in Israel, there's still various minefields that haven't been cleared. And even today, there are stories of tourists, soldiers, civilians accidentally wandering where they shouldn't and getting into trouble, or even dying. Now, for the most part, you won't encounter this, but on the off chance that you do start to explore, make sure you stay on a signed path.
Yes.
Please
these people were really small, well, that's not a doorway.
Look, it's locked.
Number 10. Respect their religion. Now, because Israel is such a religious place, you'll encounter a number of Orthodox peoples while you're there, and it's important to respect their traditions. For instance, Orthodox Jews aren't allowed to touch people of the opposite sex. So this means that if they switch seats with someone or move away from you, it's not because they're being rude, it's because of their beliefs. Number 11. Do your own research. Now, I highly recommend that you do as much independent research as possible to hopefully paint the clearest picture about what this place is about. That means looking at Israel from both an Israeli perspective and a Palestinian perspective, and gathering as much information from both as you can. It'll make your trip more meaningful, and the takeaway greater.
We have come to the end of the video. Alright fam, so I totally enjoyed this video, honestly speaking. I totally enjoyed this video. Like, I get to know more, about Israel. Even though this video was shot about 5 years ago, maybe there would be some changes, So please let me know in the comment section. I've forgotten the number. He said that there is no Uber, no taxi in Israel. Is that true? If you are watching me up until this moment, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, most of the things he said, I can actually say that's right. When you go to people's country, you have to respect their religion, you have to respect their culture, you have to respect their whatever they believe in, and that is so right. And avoid talking about politics, getting yourself into talking about what you are not sure of before you say anything. You have to do your findings, make sure of what they are saying is right, and don't give false information. Dress modestly, so many things, and that's so right. And again, that only said that in Israel you have to tip like 10%. So please, I really want to know, is it compulsory to tip? Is it compulsory? I know tipping is something you can just do. Maybe you go to a restaurant or somewhere else, and the services they render to you is so nice. So out of your own good heart, you can just say, okay, you can just tip them. So I don't know if it's compulsory to tip in Israel. I really want to know. Okay, so this video is so interesting, and I totally
video again.
Okay, I totally enjoyed it, and it was so much fun watching this video together with my daughter. Thank you so much if you watched up until this moment. I really appreciate. If you have more interesting videos like this, seeing places in Turkey, maybe beautiful places in Turkey, in Israel, please kindly drop it for me on the comment section, and I will check it out. Okay, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share, because we definitely like it here. All right, Mama, what do you have to say? Thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye.